Hi guys, hello. Um, Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching me from. And I would like to say thank you to my new subscribers and thank you very much. In fact, I've actually been I didn't even know it would be this fast, because when I created this YouTube page, YouTube channel, and heard uh, ah people comment, when would they get up to 50 subscribers? So and this, I know some persons, about two persons, who created this channel almost the same month. They've not actually gotten up to, let me say, this one is around 40 something, this one is around 50 something. But hi guys, you guys are just showing me love. You guys are just like busting my brain, with subscribing and subscribing. Today I have up to 200 and something, even when I don't even have much going on my YouTube channel. Thank you, my wonderful subscribers. This is just like a thank you post. And I also want to say something else, with this, but mainly is a kind of thank you post to people who have been subscribing to my channel. Thank you very much, guys. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you all. Please, whenever you see my video, please like, comment, just like, comment. Thank you. You've been doing so wonderfully well for me, and I do not take it for granted. Then and again, secondly, is this: I want to share my journey. I want to share my journey of being how I ended up being a single mom. It's not as if I got pregnant out of wedlock. No, I actually I actually got married. Then along the line something happened. But then after saying this, I would want to give out an advice, to some persons out there who really are not enjoying their marriage, but don't know how to come out due to what people will say. you know Actually, it's not even easy for two persons raising a child, talk more of children, then not to talk of one person doing the whole work. I know it's not actually easy, but then again, your sanity matters, your feelings, your in fact everything. you know you just have to be in good shape of mind in order to train that child. If the child is going with you, or you're leaving the child with the father, or in fact the child must go with you as a toddler, it's supposed, that is supposed in that the child go with you. So you just have to be in a very good state of mind, in order to train that child, give that child a proper step or a proper guide in life. So if marriage is actually draining you mentally, if marriage is actually draining you mentally, I don't want to go and start mentioning. If marriage is actually draining you mentally, all you guys need is that separation. Yes. So in marriage, in my ex marriage, or in my past marriage, let me just say, it got to a point, can I just put it this way? It seems as if we weren't compatible. We don't agree. But first, when we met, because we actually dated for some reasons. I don't know what happened. I don't know what changed. So everything just changed overnight. Then for some reasons, it got to a point we don't agree with each other. We hardly have this understanding. We 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 hardly say something, agree to it, and stick to it. I wouldn't say it's my fault. I wouldn't say it's his fault. So at the end of the day, we found out it's not going to work. In fact, it's not actually working. You know, it's not actually working. Although it's not as simple as I'm saying it then, yes, it's not as simple as I'm saying it now. But the truth of the matter is that all we needed then was just going our separate ways, you know. And let me even shock you, somehow, somehow, I don't even know what happened, but we went our separate ways. We found out that we are good, you know, staying separately. We still talk, we still chat, we still we still we raise the child together, you know. He still communicates with his child, you know. I don't keep his child from him anytime he wants to see the child, you know. We are even good, like we are more good not staying together than when we were together. Like we are good now not staying together, unlike when we were staying together. So what am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say is this: if you're a young girl or a woman or adult, anyone you are, and you're in a marriage, or even as a guy, even as a man, because this marriage is an institution, you know. We are meant to learn a lot. We are meant to, in fact, we are meant, I don't know how to explain this marriage. You know, marriage is more than how we see it. It's more than how we think about it. So if you're not, if you don't have that, if you don't have a, how do I call it, if you don't have that, um how do I even put this thing? If you don't have that free passage, like, excuse me, sorry, if you don't have that peaceful scenario, like atmosphere, you know, to bring out the goodness of marriage, my dear, just take a walk. Sometimes you can be better single than married. Yes, whether a man or a woman, sometimes you can be better single than married. Yes, marriage is just an institution. Marriage don't come. Marriage. Some people said marriage is not achievement. Some people said it's an achievement. Let me just put it this way: marriage is not an achievement, and also marriage is an achievement. Why it's an achievement for me is that, you know, I create, I recreate, like I reproduce. You know, I have my own child, my own flesh of the flesh. Then marriage is not an achievement because there are so many things besides marriage that I want to, you know, get that completes me as a human. You know, I'm not speaking against marriage. I am not. But I just want to define it in two ways. There are more, in fact, there are more things. I wouldn't want to use the word better. There are more serious things like marriage that I would also want to achieve. And all those things must, nobody, there's never a time they said all these things will come once I get married. No. Sometimes sometimes you can just get to that level, even staying single, you know. So what I'm trying to say is this: if you that is watching me, if your marriage is not giving you that peace, you know, that's your essence of going into marriage in the first place, aside from recreating, why not take a walk? Because at the end, all we need is happiness. At the end, all we need is love. At the end, all we need is just peace. And if you're not getting all these things, walk away. You guys could be better staying apart than staying with each other, under the same roof, yet living like roommates and all of that, you know, no peace and all of that. You guys could be better staying single. Okay? So thank you all. Thank you, my new subscribers. This is just brief because some person, why I had to make this video, some person, sometimes somebody asked me if I was married or just got pregnant. I was married. I got married 2018. Yes, I was married, but at the end of the day, the marriage didn't work. We have to go our separate ways. Okay? And we are better off now. Like when you see us communicate, you will think, are they still in marriage? No, we are not. We are not. We just recognize, we just noticed we are better off single than married.